Hey everybody, Kyle here, and it's time for another update video. So I'm recording this on my new computer, so I did get all the parts for my computer. I put it together. I've got the majority of the things I need installed, and I am ready to start doing videos again. And oh my goodness, this is the first computer I've ever put together, and it was definitely an interesting experience, and there were a few things I had some trouble with, but with some help from some friends and people who know a lot more about computers than I do, I was able to get everything put together, and obviously it's working right. So I want to go ahead and go over the parts I used for this computer, just so you know if you're interested in that kind of thing. Okay, so in this computer, the case itself is a Rosewill black gaming ATX mid-tower computer, and I'm gonna go ahead and put like a paste bin or something in the description that has all the parts on it. That way, if you actually want to see the names and not just go by me reading them. But yeah, it's a pretty big case. I actually, for this build, looked up videos online to kind of get an idea of what kind of parts to get, and the video that I found, it was basically a micro build, so the parts are a little smaller, a little less powerful than if I went with like a standard sized computer, but the case I got is actually not for that build, and the reason I did that is because I will definitely upgrade this computer in the future. I just needed a base, like a foundation to kind of build on. But yeah, the case was really nice. The only thing is I did not get any screws or standoffs for the motherboard with the case. And I was a little confused at first. I ended up calling their customer support, and apparently it was just a packaging error, which kind of made me upset. But so I had to order screws and standoffs and everything, and got it situated. So it's all good now. So then for a power supply, I have an EVGA 600B blah blah blah. It's basically 600 watts. I've got a 1 terabyte hard drive, 8 gigs of RAM. My graphics card is a Gigabyte GTX 960, and it is a mini, so that's because this was a mini build. And then the processor, I have an AMD Athlon multi-core processor, and then the motherboard is a Gigabyte GA micro ATX blah blah blah. So just if you want to actually see the parts, like the names of them, I'll have a paste bin in the description, and you can just check that out at your leisure. But everything went together smoothly, everything fit. And this computer runs a ton faster than my old laptop I was using. I've tried out a bunch of games, and they run phenomenally, and I'm able to record them using Marilla's Action, which is what I use to record PC game stuff. And so it's exciting. I'm really excited because now I can do a lot more with the computer than I could before, and that means I can do a lot more things with video. And just one thing I want to mention real quick, I made 2 really dumb noob mistakes when putting this computer together. First off, when I got everything put together and I was ready to turn the computer on and try it and see if things were working right, I had an old monitor lying around because I wasn't able to get a newer monitor or anything at the moment. And this old monitor had a VGA cable, like most kind of older monitors do, and the only VGA slot on the computer was in the motherboard. So I ended up plugging the VGA cable from the monitor into the motherboard, and obviously nothing came up on the screen. The graphics card does not have a VGA input to it, so I couldn't really try that, and I was a little upset. I thought I had put something in the wrong spot, or I had just messed up. But it turns out that I wasn't getting any display on the monitor because I needed to hook up a display to the graphics card and not the motherboard. So I ended up going out into like our living room, and I just tried the computer on the HD TV with an HDMI cable, and it worked just fine. So like I don't really know a lot about computers. I just looked up a video guide on how to put it together, so I had no idea that that would be an issue. Another thing I goofed up on was with the graphics card. When I started using the computer, I didn't install the drivers for the graphics card right away. So I was trying out games, I was trying out League of Legends, and everything was running like a turd. And it turns out I just needed to install the drivers for the graphics card. I stupidly thought that it would just be automatic. And, once I hooked everything up, got everything installed, that the driver for the graphics card would just come automatically, but that wasn't the case. So I felt a little dumb with that, but I installed the drivers and now everything works 100% perfectly. So just, if you ever build your own computer, just watch out for those two things, because they're pretty common noob mistakes. And but good news is I got everything situated and now it's working. So one thing, right now I'm using a little HD TV that I have, or it's an LED TV with an HDMI cable in the back of it for a monitor, and at the moment I'm not able to record Majora's Mask because that was the only TV I had. And before I went on this little hiatus, the only Let's Play I was doing was Majora's Mask. So this means I'm going to put that game on hold. I don't know when I'll get back to it, but I am excited to do other things, so that is okay. Even though Majora's Mask is my favorite game of all time, and I feel bad just leaving that behind, but there's other games I want to play. That being said, there's a game I'm trying to get working with Windows 8, which is what I have right now. It is a game I own on Steam, and the issue is, like, I can't just record it and play it at the moment because with this game you have to go through Windows live shit that's on the PC, and it's not compatible with Windows 8. So I'm trying to situate that before I can do this game, but hopefully I'll have that by this weekend. It's a game I really like, a series I really like. I don't know if I'm going to do the second or the third one in the series. The second one is the one I'm having issues with, but the third should run just fine, and I'm actually installing that at the moment. So it's going to be one of those two games that I do for a little bit, and then on the 25th of this month, there's a game that comes out. It's been out for a while, but not on the PC, and it kind of relates back to a game that I played a long time ago on this channel, and it's a fairly popular, successful series. It's gotten a lot of views. So I want to follow that up with the newest installment in this series. It is a remake of an older game, but it is done wonderfully, and it looks like a whole new game. And when that comes out on the 25th, I'm going to start playing that as well. So and the thing is, I could have never done any of this on my old laptop. I could not play a really resource extensive game on that laptop and also recorded it, or else it lagged really bad or it just crashed. So now I can do these kind of things, and I'm really excited. So last thing I want to mention, this went on a lot longer than I thought it would, but now that I can play pretty much any game on the PC and record it at the same time, I want to know what you guys want to see. What do you guys want to see me play? What do you want to see on this channel? Is there a game that no one else has really played, or a really obscure game that you want me to play? I will do it. I want to do things for the people that are subscribed to my channel. But I'm also going to do things for myself, because I'd rather be making the majority of things that I do stuff that I want to do and I want to play, rather than just play things that people want to watch. I know that sounds kind of bad, but I'm willing to do things for my subscribers as well. but I just want to make sure that I'm balancing that with things that I want to do so I don't get tired and bored of stuff. But if you have any suggestions, if there's anything you want to see, let me know, please. Like, it's a very big request from me. I want to make videos that people are going to watch, not just, you know, do things I'm going to do and then no one watches them. I mean, I'm going to do them regardless because it's something I want to do, but views are also really nice and really welcomed. So, anyways, that's it for now. The big gist of this video is that I got the computer set up. If you want to see the build, look in the description. There's a new game I'm going to be playing on this channel pretty soon. There's one coming next week that I'm going to start playing. I'll probably start doing League of Legends videos, maybe some streaming, other things like that. And just watch out for those. And if you have any suggestions or things that you want to see, let me know in the description, and I will do my best to follow through with that. Anyways, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next next video. This isn't a part. And I'll see you in the next update video whenever that comes out, but I guess that would be the next part for this, but I will see you in the next video. Goodness gracious.